Yeah, chrome spinning slow like a vinyl on the deck. Polished up the paint, got the city in check. Passing late Mark Park, see the rhythm in the stride. No pressure in the air, just a smooth sailing ride. The palm trees are silhouettes against the purple haze. Lost in the motion of these California days. Windows rolled down, catching breeze from the coast to the ones keeping peace. Yeah, that's the real toast. I'm static in the signal, just a frequency that's clear. Leaving every single worry in the rear view mirror. From the set to the boulevard, the energy is right. Floating on a feeling, yeah, it's Crenshaw tonight. We're on cloud nine on these Crenshaw nights. Guiding through the shadows in the amber lights. Keep the spirit headed, the soul feeling light. Everything is golden on these Crenshaw nights, yeah. Check the dash, 10 p.m. and the hustle starts to flay. Just the echoes of the stories in the concrete shade. Stop at the light, see the reflection in the glass. Respect to the legends and the ones who let us pass. It's a rhythm in the walk, it's a language in the tilt. Built on the foundations that the ancestors built. Smell the jasmine in the air mixed with asphalt and rain. A little bit of sunshine to wash away the pain. We ain't rushing for the goal, we just treasure the time. Mapping out the future while we're stuck in our prime. From the low rider hop to the family barbecue. This the DNA of the city, yeah, it's through and through. Cloud nine on these Crenshaw nights. Gliding through the shadows and the amber lights. Keep the spirit heavy but the soul feeling light. Everything is golden on these Crenshaw nights, yeah. Keep that 808 thumping, eyes on the horizon. Heart in the hood, just stay in that pocket. Cruising down the avenue. Cloud nine, we out. Yeah, we out. Chrome spinning slow, yeah. Cloud nine, we out. Keep that 808 thumping, keep that 808 thumping, keep that 808 thumping. I'm spinning slow, yeah. Cruising down the avenue. That 808 thumping. Keep that 808 thumping.
Yeah. Sometimes the best song is the one that doesn't change. Just a cycle of calm. Round and round we go. Listen. Yeah. The needle's in a groove and I'm caught in a loop. Like a slow motion jumper falling straight through the hoop. It's the same four chords but they never get old. Like the story of the truth that's repeatedly told. I'm sitting in the corner where the sunlight is soft, watching every heavy worry getting carried aloft. No bridge, no breakdown, just a steady state flow. Learning everything I need from the things I already know. The bass is a pulse like a heart in a dream, floating down the middle of a lavender stream. I've got the volume turned down, but the feeling is loud. Drifting like a circle in a high altitude cloud. I've got peace, playing on repeat in my head, replacing every bit of word that's ever been said. It's a 16-bar heaven, a beautiful feat. Just keeping that peace playing on repeat. Yeah, on repeat. Don't even change the track. Yeah. I see the world outside spinning fast on its axis, while I'm tucked in the pocket where the energy relaxes. People chasing the new, people chasing the hype, but I'm staying in the garden where the fruit is real ripe. It's a meditative rhythm, it's a soulful routine. keeping the interior mental real clean. I don't need a remix, I don't need a change. I'm comfortable staying in the center of the range, like a late night rain hitting rhythmic on the roof. The consistency of kindness is the only real proof. So let the record spin till the sun starts to rise, reflecting all the logic in these calm water eyes. I've got peace playing on repeat in my head, replacing every bit of word that's ever been said. It's a 16 bar heaven, a beautiful feat. Just keeping that peace playing on repeat, yeah. Playing on repeat in my head, replacing every bit of word that's ever been said. It's a 16 bar heaven, a beautiful feat. Just keeping that peace playing on repeat. Same vibe, same mind, no skips, no scratches, just a loop, again and again. Yeah. By the time the beat fades and the silence is back, I left a million miles of the stress on the track. I'll just lift the needle up and I'll drop it once more, finding deeper meanings than I found a time before. It's a lifestyle of balance, it's a cycle of grace, moving through the madness at a static free pace. So if you see me nodding, yeah, you know what it is. The soul is in the business and the business is biz, yeah. Yeah. On repeat. Don't stop the rotation, keep it coming back around. The piece is the point, the loop is the life, yeah, yeah. On repeat, don't stop the rotation, keep it coming back around, yeah. The piece is the point, the loop is the life.
Palm trees don't rush, time they sway and wait. Golden light stretching every minute late. City moving fast, but I stay aligned. Easy living. Palm trees don't rush time. Palm trees don't rush time, they understand. Every wave arrives just the way it's planned. No pressure on the soul, just peace of mind. Slow motion living, don't rush time. Yeah. Morning coffee cooling on the dashboard view. Sky painted calm in a faded blue. Neighbors watering dreams on the avenue. Life feel lighter when you keep it true. Radio humming that mellow tone. No stress calling on my phone. Every breath feel fully on. Found real wealth just being alone. Shoes on sand, thoughts unwind. Left yesterday somewhere behind. No race today, no finish line. Just chasing calm in the sunshine. Palm trees don't rush, time they sway and wait. Golden light stretching every minute late. City moving fast, but I stay aligned. Easy living. Palm trees don't rush time. Palm trees don't rush time. Late night cruise where the street lights glow. Head full, quiet, heart moving slow. Windows open, let the cool wind flow. Peace the only thing I wanna know. Friends laughing on the corner store step. Sharing stories, no regret. Every sunset collects our bet. On simple moments we won't forget. Ocean rhythm teach patience well. Every wave got a story to tell. No need racing or wishing well. Good things grow where calm hearts dwell. Let the world spin fast outside. I'm floating where the calm reside. Dreams don't shout, they gently guide. Every blessing to rise on time. Palm trees don't rush, time they sway and wait. Golden light stretching every minute late. City moving fast, but I stay aligned. Easy living. Palm trees don't rush time. Palm trees don't rush time, they understand. Every wave arrives just the way it's planned. No pressure on the soul, just peace of mind. Slow motion living, don't rush time. Sun gone low, sky turns wine. Street lights drawn silver lines. Heartbeat steady with the tide. Palm trees whisper, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Adjust the mirror, check the scene. No static, no noise, just the gold in between. Let's just glide for a minute.
The sun's dipping down, painting stripes on the hood. Feeling like a legend, doing exactly what I should. 5 o'clock, shadow stretching long on the street, while the tires hum a melody to a jazzy little beat. I'm bypassing the chaos, I'm dodging the crowd. When the silence is just heavy, you don't need to be loud. Got the arm on the window, the wind in my sleeve. It's the kind of serenity you gotta see to believe. Passing rows of the bungalows, gardens in bloom. The scent of the evening is chasing the gloom. I ain't checking the phone, I ain't checking the time. Just matching my pulse to this rhythmic climb. We're just rolling through the golden silence, higher than the hills, away from the violence. Steady rotation, a peaceful alliance. Just me and the road in this golden silence. Yeah, keep it smooth. Ooh, golden silence, silence. The light hits the brass of the buildings downtown, turning every gray brick into a king's crown. I see a couple on the corner just sharing a laugh. I'm writing out my life on this fresh autograph. No sirens in the distance, no shouting in the air, just the sound of the coast and the salt in my hair. I've been working all week, yeah, I put in the grind, but this is the medicine for a cluttered up mind. Merging on to the 10 as the sky turns to peach. Everything I ever wanted is within my reach. Not because of the paper or the things that I own, but because of the peace that I finally grown. We're just rolling through the golden silence, higher than the hills, away from the violence. Steady rotation, a peaceful alliance. Just me and the road in this golden silence. Yeah. Ooh, golden silence, silence, silence. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta mute the world to hear your own heart. That's where the real music starts, yeah. Right there in the quiet, in the gold, in the flow. Now the stars are peeking through the lavender veil, leaving all the heavy lifting back on the trail. One hand on the wheel, one soul on the rise, reflecting all the universe back in my eyes. It's a smooth cruise, baby, no bumps in the track. Once you find this frequency, you never go back. Just a silhouette moving through a dreamscape vision. Life is a journey and peace is the mission. Golden silence, told you it felt different. Keep rolling, don't wake the neighborhood. Ooh, just glide. Ooh, fade out with the sound of yeah.
Watch the world slow down.
Just a silhouette against the glass. Focus on the bread, let the minutes pass. Yeah. The clock on the wall is just a gesture now. I'm leaning out the window, watching the city bow. Amber street lamp flickering in a steady line, counting every heartbeat, yeah, I'm doing fine. The traffic down below looks like a river of gold. Stories in the windows that'll never be told. I got a notebook open but the pages are bare, just capturing the static in the midnight air. No destination, no deadline to me, just the rhythm of the rain hitting the concrete. A soft shell jacket and a cold glass of tea. The universe is quiet and it's talking to me. City lights moving lazy, drifting through the dark. 1,000 little diamonds, everyone a spark. Heavy on the eyelids, light inside the chest. The world is moving fast, but I'm finally at rest. Yeah, the moving lazy, yeah, just moving lazy, yeah. The bass in the distance is a muffled thud. I feel the low frequency running through my blood. Headphones on, spinning lo-fi beats, mapping out the shadows on the empty streets. There's a peace in the silence that the daylight lacks, watching all the stress just slide off our backs. Blue light glowing from a corner cafe. Everything is simpler than it was in the day. We're just stardust drifting in a concrete maze, caught in the beauty of the nocturnal haze. There's no need to rush, no need to overthink, just watching the skyline on the very brink. City lights moving lazy, drifting through the dark. 1,000 little diamonds, everyone a spark. Heavy inside the chest. The world is moving fast, but I'm finally at rest. Yeah, the moving lazy, just moving lazy. Slow it down, let it breathe. Everything you need is right here, in the blur, in the glow. Moving lazy, let the lights guide you home. Yeah, city lights. Moving lazy. Yeah. Coming to you live from the sunshine, state of mind. Keep the bass heavy, but keep the heart light. That's the frequency. Yeah. Yeah. The 808 is thumping like a heartbeat in the trunk, cleaning out the spirits, washing out all the junk. I'm hitting every green light from the park to the pier. The message in the music is the only thing I hear. Got that classic LA bounce, that authentic swing, but I'm looking for the wisdom that the quiet can bring. Old heads on the porch, nodding heads to the groove, watching how the youngsters and the dreamers all move. It's a blue sky Sunday, even on a Tuesday night. When you're walking in your purpose, everything is bright. Low profile ties, but my vision's on the hill, keeping it moving, but the soul is sitting still. We got those low beats, keeping the high spirits. If the vibe is beautiful, then everybody hears it. From the concrete floor to the stars in the sky, we keeping it mellow, we keeping it high. Yeah, low beats, hey, high spirits. Yeah, that's how we live it. Yeah. I'm passing out the energy like it's water in a drought, knowing exactly what this lifestyle is about. It ain't about the tension, it ain't about the greed. It's about having exactly what you actually need. A little bit of rhythm and a whole lot of grace. Running my lane at a comfortable pace. I see the palm trees waving like they're glad that I came. In a city full of lights, I'm fanning my own flame. No clouds in the mental, just the lavender hue. Staying grateful for the old and excited for the new. The kick drum is steady, the clap is so clean. Living out the lyrics of a technicolor dream. We got those low beats, keeping the high spirits. If the vibe is beautiful, then everybody hears it. From the concrete floor to the stars in the sky, we keeping it mellow, we keeping it high. Yeah, low beats, high spirits. That's how we live it. Yeah. Feel the vibration in the soles of your feet, in the palms of your hands. When the music is low, the spirit expands. Elevate, just elevate. So let the subwoofers rattle the change in the tray. We're shaking off the worries of a long-winded day. Hand out the window, catching waves in the heat, turning every struggle into something that's sweet. The sun's going down, but the mood's going up. Drinking deep from the beauty of a half-full cup. West Coast sunshine in every single bar. Doesn't matter where you're at, just remember who you are. Yeah, high spirits, keep that bass bumping. Keep that smile wide. From the 310 to the whole world, it's all love. Stay mellow. Say, stay mellow. Yeah. It's all love. Stay mellow. Yeah. Open up the blinds, let the gold in. Yesterday is a ghost, tomorrow's a dream. But right now it's perfect. The steam is rising off the coffee like a mountain mist.
This is the kind of morning that you can't assist. Just a gift from the sky wrapped in blue and white, waking up the spirit from the middle of the night. No alarm clock rattling, just the sun on my face, moving through the kitchen at a beautiful pace. I'm thankful for the breath, I'm thankful for the view, feeling like a version of myself that's brand new. I check the garden out back, see the green coming through. Every leaf is a reminder of what nature can do. No stress in the email, no weight on the mind, just leaving every worry and the static behind. We got that morning light, living that easy life, cutting through the tension like a silver-edged knife. Keep the heart open and the energy bright. Everything's golden in the morning light. Yeah, it's an easy life, just an easy life. I'm stepping out the door, feel the air hit the skin, knowing that the victory's already within. The neighbor gives a wave, I give a nod and a smile. It's been a long journey, but it's worth every mile. The sidewalk is a stage and the birds are the band. I'm feeling like a king in the palm of my land. It ain't about the riches or the things on the shelf, it's about the quiet peace that I found in myself. I see the kids at the bus stop, eyes full of hope, learning how to navigate the climb and the slope. I keep my spirit level and my intentions pure, the kind of good energy that's bound to endure. We got that morning light, living that easy life, cutting through the tension like a silver-edged knife. Keep the heart open and the energy bright. Everything is golden in the morning light. And in the morning light, slow it down, appreciate the simple things, the quiet, the warmth, the way the shadows move across the floor. It's a brand new day, and you're exactly where you need to be. So I'll take a long walk, maybe down to the park, keeping that internal flame away from the dark. Life is a canvas and the colors are mine. I'm painting something peaceful and I'm taking my time. No rush to the finish, no race to the end, just making every moment a companion and friend. Morning light pouring like a river of grace, reflecting all the beauty of the human race. Yeah, easy life, don't let nobody cloud your shine. At the sunset, but for now, just enjoy the ride. Peace.
Deep melodic bassline enters with a slow, steady snap.
Yeah, the world's asleep, but the mind's wide awake. Everything's moving at half speed now. No deadline, no pressure, just the rhythm. The clock on the dashboard is frozen in time, while I'm navigating life through a slow motion rhyme. 12:31, then it's 2 in the AM. Watching all the city lights, yeah, I'm studying them. The streets are wide open like a fresh blank page. I'm a philosopher king on a concrete stage. No traffic on the 405, just a clear dark lane. Washing all the static from a heavy set brain. I'm checking the reflection in the storefront glass, watching all the worries of the daylight pass. Window cracked open just to catch the cool breeze, floating through the valley with a natural ease. There's no rush past midnight, the city is mine. Crossing every border, every invisible line. The heartbeat is mellow, the frequency is right. Living in the pocket of the late night light. Yeah, no rush, no rush, just keeping it steady. I see a late night diner with the steam on the pane, a lonely saxophone playing soft in my brain. It's the hour of the dreamers and the ones who find peace, when the noise of the struggle finds a temporary release. I'm thinking about the journey, how far I've really come, marching to the vibration of a different drum. Respect to the hustlers who are still on the clock, but I'm finding my fortune in the way that I walk. Solid as the mountain, but fluid as the sea. This is the only version that I'm happy to be. No ego in the shadows, no pride in the dark, just a man and his thoughts in a quiet lit park. Yeah, there's no rush past midnight, the city is mine.
Yeah, crossing every border, every invisible line. The heartbeat is mellow, the frequency is right. Yeah, living in the pocket of the late night light. Yeah, no rush. Yeah, yeah, just keeping it steady. Yeah, take a second.
Let the silence speak. You don't have to chase it if you're already there.
Slow down.
Look up at the stars above the smoke. Peace is the only destination.
The moon is a silver coin tossed in the sky. Watching all the moments as they're drifting on by. I'm pulling in the driveway, but I'll sit for a few, letting the melody soak through the morning dew. Everything is balanced, everything is level. Finding the divine in the smallest of detail. When the sun comes up, the race starts again. But right now I'm the king of the where and the when. Yeah, no rush. Keep that any tucked in. The night's a gift, don't unwrap it too fast. Stay smooth, stay chill. Crenshaw to the coast. We good. Yeah. You don't always gotta shout to be heard. Real power is silent. Check the frequency. Yeah, I woke up early before the sun hit the pavement, thinking about the time and the way that I spent it. No need for the cameras, no need for the likes. I'm just polishing the soul, getting my spirit right. I used to want the trophy, the noise, and the stage, but now I find a peace just by turning the page. A solid conversation over coffee at dawn, building up the legacy before I am gone. It's the way I treat my neighbor, the way I hold the door. The internal riches that you can't find in a store. I'm planting seeds in silence, watching them grow. High level movements kept on the low, cause those quiet wins always feel a little better. Building up a kingdom piece by piece, letter by letter. No need to brag, no need to show the receipt. When the victory is internal, the taste is so sweet. Yeah, it feels better. Yeah. Quiet wins, they just feel better. Yeah, quiet wins. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I seen them chasing shadows, chasing temporary clout. But once the lights flicker, tell me what it's all about. Yeah, I'd rather have a foundation that's built on a rock than a golden key that can't even open the lock. It's a win when I listen, a win when I learn. Respect is the currency that you gotta earn. Checking on a brother just to see if he's straight. That's a championship ring on a much higher plate. I'm dodging the drama, I'm hugging the truth. Refining the wisdom I gathered in you. Steady hands on the wheel, eyes on the prize. True elevation doesn't need to advertise. Those quiet wins always feel a little better. Building up a kingdom piece by piece, letter by letter. No need to brag, no need to show the receipt. When the victory's internal, the taste is so sweet. Yeah, it feels better. Quiet wins, they just feel better. Quiet wins, yeah. It's the work done in the dark that lets you shine in the light. Yeah. The discipline, the patience, the focus. You don't need a witness to know you did it right. That's the real flex. Yeah. So I'ma keep it moving with a smile on my face. Running my own lap at a comfortable pace. No envy in my heart, no static in my soul. Just a man with a plan and his own remote control. Success is a feeling, it ain't just a view. It's being 100 with the man in the mirror too. So here's to the humble, the steady and the wise. The ones who don't need the applause to realize that we winning. Yeah, quietly, solid as they come. Keep that vibe positive. Keep that heart clean. much better. Yeah. Yes. Peace.
Yeah. Every block has a story. The concrete don't forget where you've been. Even when you're headed somewhere new. Let's take a walk.
Yeah, the sun is baking the pavement, that familiar LA heat. I can feel the history beneath the soles of my feet. Past the court where the chain nets used to sing. Before I knew the weight that the coming years would bring. Every crack in the walkway is a line on the map. The geography of a soul caught in a beautiful trap. I see my younger self running shadows, chasing his heels. Before he learned the way that the real world feels. I nod to the veterans sitting out on the lawn, sharing wisdom in the twilight before they are gone. I'm a product of the corner, but a student of the sky. Keeping one foot on the ground while the vision stays high. The sidewalks remember every step that I took, every chapter of the journey, every page of the book. The path is uneven, but the direction is true. Walking through the old just to get to the new. Yeah, they remember. Yeah. They remember my steps. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember the nights when the air felt cold, and the dreams in my pocket were the only thing gold. Walking miles just to think, just to clear out a head. Listening to what the spirit of the boulevard said. It told me patience is a virtue and a hustle is a must. Turning all the heavy gravel into diamonds and dust. Now I'm moving with a purpose, moving with a grace, but I never lose the memory of this sacred space. From the palm-lined avenues to the narrow back lanes, the rhythm of the city is what's running through my veins. I've evolved, I've grown, I've shifted the frame, but the ground beneath my sneakers still whispers my name. The sidewalks remember every step that I took, every chapter of the journey, every page of the book. The path is uneven, but the direction is true. Walking through the old just to get to the new. Yeah, they remember. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They remember my steps. Yeah, they remember my steps. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can't know where you're going until you honor where you stood. Every stumble was a lesson, every stride was a blessing. Respect the pavement, it held you up. Yeah. Stars are coming out, silver over the hood. I'm standing in the spot where the ancestors stood. The concrete is cooling as the day turns to night, and everything I've walked through is finally in sight. I ain't running no more, I'm just taking my time, mapping out the summit of this mountain I climb. So I leave another imprint, another mark on the way, for the ones who gonna walk here at the end of the day. Yeah, yeah. From the curb to the clouds, keep walking, yeah. Stay grounded, but keep reaching. West side, forever in the stride.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get above it to see it for what it is. No couch, no notepad, just me, the moon, and the vista. Let's talk it out. I'm leaning on the railing, 30 stories in the air. The wind has whispered secrets through my silver threaded hair. The city down below looks like a circuit board of light. A million different struggles burning holes into the night. I'm looking at the grid, thinking about the paths I took, all the chapters I've completed in this complicated book. Was it worth the heavy lifting? Was it worth the losing sleep? When the mountain that you're climbing is as jagged and as steep. But then I see the motion, see the rhythm of the flow, and I realize that the garden needs the rain to truly grow. The skyline is a mirror, reflecting back the truth. Healing all the bruises that I gathered in my youth. This is my skyline therapy session. Trading in the stress for a moment of confession. High above the static, far above the gray. Watching all the heavy clouds just drift away, yeah. This is my skyline therapy session. Trading in the stress for a moment of confession. High above the static, far above the gray. Watching all the heavy clouds just drift away, yeah. It's a session. Yeah, this is my skyline therapy session. Yeah. Every skyscraper's a monument to someone's big idea. It helps me see my own dreams a little bit more clear. The blinking red lights on the towers in the distance remind me of the beauty and a steady set persistence. I'm letting go of grudges like the feathers in the wind. Forgiving all the places where the younger me is sin. You can't change the foundation once the concrete has been poured, but you can renovate the spirit till the peace has been restored. I'm breathing in the ozone, I'm exhaling all the doubt. Understanding what this life is really truly all about. It ain't about the summit, it ain't about the height. It's about the way you carry all your shadows through the light. It's in my skyline therapy session. Trading in the stress for a moment of confession. High above the static, far above the gray. Watching all the heavy clouds just drift away. It's a skyline therapy session. Yeah. Listen to the silence. It's louder than the noise. The perspective from the top, it levels out the scale. Whatever you're carrying, you can leave it right here on the ledge. Just let it go. Yeah. 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 The horizon starts to soften with a hint of purple gold. Another story finished, another story to be told. I'm stepping off the balcony, I'm heading for the door. Not feeling like the person that I wasn't now before. The elevator's waiting to take me to the ground, but I'm keeping all the silence that I finally have found. A skyline transformation, a penthouse for the soul. Keeping every fragment of the spirit in control, yeah. Session closed. Feel lighter. Do you feel lighter? Yeah. Next time the world gets too loud, just look up. We good. We good.
Yeah. People always asking why I'm not in a hurry. They don't understand the foundation. The fast life is a blur. The slow life is a vision. Let's go. Yeah. I remember the silence in the middle of the afternoon, humming to a melody, a self-taught tune. No deadlines, knocking no clocks on the wall. Just the sound of the shadows getting stretched out and tall. Those were the days when the spirit got its strength, measuring the distance in the horizontal length. I learned to watch the cloud, learned to watch the rain, learned how to sit inside the center of the pain. It wasn't a waste, no, it was a long-term investment, a spiritual check, but then a mental assessment. I wasn't standing still, I was growing deep roots, preparing the soil for the harvest and the fruits. Yeah, the slow days built my rhythm piece by piece, giving all the tension a permanent release. I don't need a sprint when the movement is divine. Everything is moving on a perfect timeline. Slow days, they build a rhythm in me. Yeah, yeah. Now the world is a race, everybody's in a dash, looking for the credit, looking for the splash. But I'm moving like a river, steady and profound, with a heavy set logic and my feet on the ground. I see the shortcuts that lead to a dead-end street. I'd rather take the long way and keep it so sweet. It's the quiet mornings and the long, lonely walks, the internal dialogues and the heart-to-heart talks. That's where the groove came from, that's the source, keeping me steady on the designated course. You can't rush the diamond, you can't rush the oak. True power is the fire, not the temporary smoke. Yeah, the slow days build my rhythm piece by piece, giving all the tension a permanent release. I don't need a sprint when the movement is divine. Everything is moving on a perfect timeline. Slow days, yeah, they build a rhythm in me. trick you into a tempo that ain't yours. The most beautiful songs, they take a minute to breathe. Inhale, exhale, yeah. Stay in your pocket, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'ma keep rolling at a 30-mile pace with a calm disposition and a smile on my face. The rhythm is internal, it's a part of the DNA, guiding every word and every move that I play. Respect to the hustle, but I'm choosing the flow. Watching how the seeds that I planted start to grow. A lifestyle of balance, a legacy of grace. Finding all the heaven in a slow motion space. The soul, strong rhythm, built to last. Don't rush the masterpiece. We good. Slow smoke, clear mind, feeling alright. Let the worries fade into the night. No rush, living, just taking time. Easy soul with a clear mind. Slow smoke, clear mind, heart unwind. Leave every day somewhere behind. Floating steady in a peaceful rhyme. Gentle living with a clear mind, yeah. Street lights glow like stars on earth, yeah. Quiet moments showing worth, yeah. Learning peace don't need a search. Sometimes stillness comes first, yeah. Music playing soft and deep, yeah. Thoughts awake while the city sleep, yeah. Promises I choose to keep. Planting good seeds that slowly reap. No loud moves, just calm steps taken. Old stress slowly breaking. Every breath feel newly awakened. Life sweeter when patience embrace. Smoke, clear mind, feeling alright. Let the worries fade into the night. No rush, living, just taking time. Easy soul with a clear mind. Balcony view and moonlight there, yeah. Simple moments rare and fair, yeah. No pretending, nothing to compare, yeah. Peace is real when you're fully there. Friends laughing in quiet tones. Shared stories, honest tones. Good energy over phones. Real connection over drones. Mind like water, smooth and wide. Let the rest of stars subside. Gratitude walking by my side. Every sunset feels like a guide. Let the rhythm slow your pace. Find your calm, your sacred space. No race needed in this place. Just breathe deep and feel the grace, yeah. Slow smoke, clear mind, feeling alright. Let the worries fade into the night. No rush, living, just taking time. Easy soul with a clear mind. Slow smoke, clear mind, heart unwind. Leave every day somewhere behind. Floating steady in a peaceful rhyme. Gentle living with a clear mind. Night fades soft in the sunrise shine. Another chance perfectly timed. Quiet soul, steady design. Slow smoke, clear mind, yeah.
Yeah. They say the vision gets blurry, but it's never been clearer. No fog in the spirit, just peace in the mirror. Exhale the nonsense, inhale the growth. Yeah. The cloud is suspended, hovering just above the floor, while I'm sitting back, locked into a metaphor. I see a silver ring expanding, drifting toward the light. A perfect little circle in the middle of the night. People think this headspace is for losing track of time, but I'm using every second just to sharpen up the rhyme. I'm mapping out the morning while the evening's still blue.
Sifting through the options for the things I gotta do. It ain't about the haze, it's about the way I filter out the static and the ego and the unnecessary doubt. A steady and a heavy heart of mine is feeling light, making better choices while the stars are burning bright. We blowing smoke rings and making good decisions, sharpening the focus and refining all the visions. Keep the atmosphere mellow, keep the integrity high, watching all the golden opportunities glide by. Yeah, smoke rings and good decisions. Looking at the ember, seeing fire in the spark, finding all the answers that were hidden in the dark. I decided to forgive them, let the bitterness depart, cause you can build a kingdom with a heavy loaded heart. I decided to be patient, decided to be still, to climb the steady mountain with a quiet kind of will. The smoke is just a curtain, but the logic is the stage, writing down the wisdom of a much older age. No rushing to the finish, no tripping on the stone, just the king of the moment on a velvet covered throne. I'm picking up the phone just to tell him that I'm straight, setting all the boundaries on the things I won't tolerate. We blowing smoke rings and making good decisions, sharpening the focus and refining all the visions. Keep the atmosphere mellow, keep the integrity high, watching all the golden opportunities glide by. Smoke rings and good decisions. Yeah, no, hey, yeah, filter it. Let the gray clouds carry away the stress. What's left is the truth, what's left is the plan. Clear mind, clean soul, steady path. So I watched the last circle dissipate into the air, leaving all the clutter and the weight of the care. I got a blueprint in my pocket and a smile on my face, moving through the universe with a little more grace. The ashes in the tray, but the fire's in the chest, taking all the lessons and putting them to the test. It's a mindful elevation, the conscious kinda high, underneath the beauty of a California sky. Yeah, stay focused, the elevation is internal, good decisions only. Keep it rolling, but keep it real. Peace.
Yeah. Check the texture on this one. Sounds like 1994 in a basement in Queens. Keep the voice low, let the snare do the heavy lifting. Just some soft talk. Yeah. The kick drum stumping like a heart in a crate, digging through the crates just to find the right fate. I'm speaking in whispers but the message is loud, floating like a vapor way above the whole crowd. I miss the days of the baggy jeans and the heavy fleece, when the pen and the pad was the only way to find peace. No digital distortion, just an analog soul, taking all the broken parts and making them whole. The sample's got a stutter but it fits just fine, like a vintage bottle of the cellar age wine. I'm sitting on a stoop watching shadows get tall, writing out my vision on the back of the wall. It's just soft talk over these old beats, walking through the history of these weathered out streets. The rhyme is a river, the rhythm is a gift, feeling how the heavy spirits start to uplift. Yeah, it's just soft talk over the old beats. Yeah, the snares gotta snap like a twig in the cold, narrating a story that'll never get old. I'm talking about the lessons and the wins and the losses, navigating bridges where the memory crosses. Respect to the architects who laid down the track, who taught us how to move and how to never look back. It's a masterclass in mood, it's a study in the groove, with nothing to prove and everything to improve. I got the hoodie pulled up, blocking out the neon, with a classic vibration that I'm happy to be on. Less is more when the feeling is real. You can't manufacture how this boom bap feels. It's just soft talk over these old beats, walking through the history of these weathered out streets. The rhyme is a river, the rhythm is a gift, feeling how the heavy spirits start to uplift. Yeah, it's just soft talk over the old beats, walking through the history of these weathered out streets. The rhyme is a river, the rhythm is a gift, feeling how the heavy spirits start to uplift. Listen to the hiss, it's the sound of time passing. You don't need a screen to get your point across, just stay in the pocket, let the loop breathe. Yeah. By the time the needle hits the center of the disc, I've neutralized the worry and I've lowered the risk. The world is spinning fast, but the record's spinning slow, and that's the only speed that I really need to know. Keep the fireplace burning, keep the ink in the pen. We're gonna take it back and then we'll do it again. Just a soulful conversation with a drum and a bass, finding all the beauty in the dusty lit space. Yeah, classic. Old beats, fresh soul. Keep it dusty, keep it real. We out. Yeah, it's the soft talk.
Yeah. Check the speedometer. Notice it ain't twitching. It's called being in control. We moving, but we ain't rushing. Watch the technique. Yeah.
The sun's hitting the hood like a spotlight on a stage. I'm missing another classic soul in the modern day age. I see him weaving through the lane, trying to beat the clock, while I'm leaning to the left, steady as a rock. While you running to a finish line and moves every day, I'd rather take the scenic route and see the colors play. Got a pocket full of patience and a heart full of grit. I'm savoring the journey, every single bit of it. The engine's got a rhythm, a mechanical hum, matching the vibration of the street where I'm from. No sweat on the brow, no tension in the grip. Just a captain on the concrete, guide in the ship. Yeah, we still rolling, but we never racing. There's a different kind of beauty in the life we're embracing. Keep the vision level and the spirit in place. It's a marathon, a mellow, not a sprint for the space. Still rolling, never racing. I remember when I thought that the fast lane was the goal, until I realized the speed was just a tax on the soul. Now I'm in the slow lane, letting them all pass, watching how the morning dew glistens on the grass. I'm a connoisseur of moments, a collector of the calm, with the steering wheel resting in the center of my palm. I see the city changing, the buildings getting tall, but the laws of the universe don't change at all. If you stay ready, then you never gotta get it. And if the vibe is authentic, then you never gotta fret it. I'm building up a legacy that's built to endure, where the pace is steady and the motive is pure. Yeah, we still rolling, but we never racing. There's a different kind of liberty in the life we're embracing. Keep the vision level and the spirit in place. It's a marathon, a mellow, not a sprint for the space. Still rolling, never racing.
Don't let the world set your tempo. You are the conductor.
Take a breath.
Look around.
The gold is in the glide, not the grind. Check your pulse. Steady. Hey. So I'll be right here, moving at the speed of peace, watching all the unnecessary anxiety cease. One hand on the wheel, one soul on the rise, with a clear perspective in these weathered out eyes. The destination's certain, so I'm enjoying the drive, staying grateful for the simple fact that I am alive. From the avenue to the alley, from the park to the gate, I'm arriving on time, even when I'm held to pay. Yeah. Still rolling. Yeah. No need to redline it. Just keep it in the pocket. Everything comes to you when you're moving right. Stay smooth, never race. We out. We out. City's taking off its mask now. No more rush, no more static. Just the pulse of the pavement. Listen close, you can hear it. Yeah.
The shadows are heavy, draped over the curb. Not a leaf on the concrete is ready to stir. The stoplight is cycling from yellow to red, painting ghosts on the murals of legends long dead. I'm rolling on glass, eyes wide, seat back, following the rhythm of the lines on the track. The corner store's humming that neon open sign. Is a lighthouse for the weary at the end of the line. Empty bus stops looking like quiet cathedrals, stitched together by the night and its silver needles. No sirens, no shouting, just the wind in the vents and the lingering smell of the day's late events. I see the street corners breathing slow tonight, under the hazy glow of the mercury light. The world is a whisper, a beautiful sight. When the street corners start breathing slow tonight, yeah, just let it exhale. Passing the playground where the echoes are sleeping. The secrets of the city are the ones we are keeping. A lone taxi glides like a shark through the deep, while the rest of the zip code is tangled in sleep. I'm a witness to the stillness, a scout in the dark, finding the peace in the soul's hidden spark. Every alleyway's a story, every shutter is a seal. There's an honesty in the night that the day can't reveal. The humidity is falling like a blanket of blue, changing the perspective and the overall view. One hand on the wheel, one mind in the clouds, finally far away from the heat of the crowds. I see the street corners breathing slow tonight, under the hazy glow of the mercury light. The world is a whisper, a beautiful sight. When the street corners start breathing slow tonight, inhale the silence, exhale the stress. The city is resting, and so am I. Just a heartbeat in the dark, steady, slow. The fog's rolling in from the edge of the town, wrapping the buildings in a velvet soft gown. I'm turning the corner, heading back to the start, with a little more room in the back of my heart. The pavement is damp with the mist and the dew. Everything's ancient, but everything's new. The engine is whispering a mechanical purr, while the memory of the day is a beautiful blur. Yeah. Street corners breathing slow, take it all in before the sun wakes the world up again. Just glide, night drive, we home. Sunset riding shotgun with peace, windows down, let the pressure release. City noise fade when the heart beats slow, just me and the glow wherever we go. Sunset riding shotgun with peace, no hurry living mine at ease. Every mile feels perfectly right, cruising calm through the falling light. Yeah, tires roll soft on an open lane, leaving behind all the stress and strain. Rear view mirror lost the pain, only good energy remain. Palm shadows stretching long and thin, warm breeze touching my skin. No competition, no need to win. Real life start when you breathe within. Corner store talks and familiar faces, yeah. Laughing loud in simple places, yeah. Life ain't measured by fast paces, yeah. It's quiet joy in everyday spaces, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sunset riding shotgun with peace, windows down, let the pressure release. City noise fade when the heart beats slow, just me and the glow wherever we go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Radio playing that mellow sound, kind of vibe, keep your spirit ground. Dreams grow strong when patience found it, yeah. Every blessing gently surround, yeah. Old soul walking modern street, simple meals and steady beats. Happiness living in small repeats. Good conversations, share seats, yeah. No drama crossing my lane tonight, just soft stars and city lights. Learning calm is real success. living life with less and less. Let the sky turn purple and blue. Every sunset feels brand new. Peace ain't far, it rides with you. In every breath you follow through. Sunset riding shotgun with peace. Windows down, let the pressure release. City noise fade when the heart beats slow. Just me and the glow wherever we go. Sunset riding shotgun with peace. No hurry, living mine at ease. Every mile feels perfectly right. Cruising calm through the falling light. Not a rush, the world moves slow. Headlights painting afterglow. Heart steady, spirit free. Sunset riding shotgun with peace.
Yeah, just let it circulate. Open the windows, let the air hit the room. This is that frequency, cool and collected.
Yeah, it's a low pressure system coming through the grill. Everything moving at a steady standstill. I got my feet up, leaning back into the chair, watching the curtains dance with the invisible air. The snare is crisp like a fresh morning breeze, rustling the leaves on the eucalyptus trees. No static in the signal, no heat in the tone, just a peaceful vibration in a world of my own. The ice is clinking softly in the ceramic cup. I'm looking at the ceiling while the mood's going up. Don't need a fan when the rhythm is this cold, turning every silver thought into solid gold. Yeah. I feel the cool breeze coming through the speakers tonight, washing off the heavy, making everything light. A chilled out melody, a soul soothing sight. Just a cool breeze coming through the speakers tonight. I feel the cool breeze coming through the speakers tonight. Yeah, breathe it in, just breathe. Yeah. The bass is a hum like a distant honeybee, polishing the edges of reality I see. I'm drifting through the chords, I'm sailing on the sound. Weightless for a minute, leaving feet off the ground. It's a sonic ventilation for a cluttered up mind, leaving all the noise and the friction behind. I see the dust mote spinning in a shaft of the sun, realizing the work is already all done. Just a smooth talking poet on a lo-fi track, with the weight of the universe off of my back. Keep the volume at a level where the whispers can live, with nothing to take and everything to give. I feel the cool breeze coming through the speakers tonight, washing off the heavy, making everything light. A chilled out melody, a soul soothing sight. Just a cool breeze coming through the speakers tonight. Refresh, reset, let the melody cool the room. No sweat, no rush, just the flow. By the time the track ends and the silence returns, I've put out the fire where the stress usually burns. I'm a leaf on the water, I'm a kite in the sky, watching all the maybes and the waters go by. So keep the speakers humming, keep the window ajar. Doesn't matter where you're at, you're exactly where you are. A masterpiece of mellow, a kingdom of calm, with the cool of the music in the palm of my palm. Yeah, cool breeze, yeah. Keep it circulating, stay refreshed, always chill. We are, yeah. Yeah, I feel the cool breeze coming through the speakers tonight. Yeah, cool breeze coming through the speakers tonight. Yeah, 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 cool breeze coming through the speakers tonight. Yeah, cool breeze coming through the speakers tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Everything's moving in slow motion, weightless. Watch them drift. Yeah. Yeah. The cherry glows red like a planet in the dark, catching every phantom, every tiny little spark. I'm leaning back heavy, deep into the velvet. The world is a puzzle and I finally felt it. Gray flakes falling like snow in a room, washing away all the shadow and gloom.
One thought comes, then it drifts to the ceiling. Connected to the stars, yeah, that's the whole feeling. The walls start to soften, the edges are blurred. I'm finding a meaning in a silent word. Gravity's a concept that I used to believe, but now I'm just floating with a trick on my sleeve. Oh, ashes floating just like thoughts in a breeze, drifting through the timber of the evergreen trees. No anchor to hold me, no ground for my feet. Everything is blurry, everything is sweet, just floating, yeah, like thoughts in the air, yeah. I'm tracing the patterns of the smoke and the light, a ghostly graffiti in the middle of the night. A night it takes shape, then it shatters to dust. In the rhythm of the breathing is the only real trust. Maybe we're just embers in a much bigger fire, trying to climb a little bit higher and higher. The clock on the nightstand is frozen in place, while I'm navigating through the inner workings of space. Forgotten memory surfacing like bubbles, far away from the noise and the daily troubles. I'm a cloud in a jacket, I'm a breath in the cold, turning all the lead in my spirit to gold. Oh, ashes floating just like thoughts in a breeze, drifting through the timber of the evergreen trees. No anchor to hold me, no ground for my feet. Everything is blurry, everything is sweet. Let it go, don't try to catch 'em, just watch them fall, like memories, like whispers. It's all just smoke. Yeah. 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 By the time the last ember fades into the gray, I've traveled 1,000,000 light years away. My mind is a canyon, my soul is a creek, and the silence is the only language I speak. Keep the window cracked just a little for the ghost, to the drifting thoughts, yeah, that's the real toast. Staring at the tray, seeing galaxies inside, taking one last look before I finish the ride. Floating, just like thoughts. Don't let them hit the ground, keep them in the air. Yeah. Dreaming wide awake, yeah. No map on the dash, no clock on the wall, just the horizon and the engine hum. Let's just see where the road ends. The sun is dipping low, a heavy orange coin at the place where the hills and the purple heavens join. I'm merging onto the lane with nothing on my mind, leaving every to-do list and every stress behind. The gas tank is full and the spirit is too, just catching the reflection of the golden hour hue, passing by the diners and the palm trees in a row, taking in the scenery, keeping it nice and slow. I don't need a zip code, I don't need a street, just the feeling of the rhythm and the comfort of the sea. Sometimes you gotta wander just to find where you're at, away from the noise and the mindless chatter chat. We're cruising without a destination tonight, chasing the tail of the fading summer light. No pressure to arrive, no reason to stay, just drifting on the edge of a perfect day. Yeah, yeah. No destination, just a little cruise. I see the city lights starting to blink and awake, like diamonds on the surface of a deep dark lake. I could turn left to the coast or right to the pines, reading the story in the highways painted lines. It's a freedom in the motion that words can't explain, a soft top therapy for the heart and the brain. I see the people in the other cars rushing to get home, while I'm perfectly content in the places that I roam. The dashboard glow is a soft neon blue, everything is ancient yet everything is new. I'm a pilot of the twilight, a scout of the calm, with the steering wheel resting in the center of my bomb. We're cruising without a destination,
don't always need a point B. Sometimes the magic is in the space between. The where doesn't matter, the now is the only thing that's real. Just breathe and drive. The sky's turning velvet, the stars are peeking through. I'm miles from the hustle and the people that I knew. Maybe I'll drive into the moon, it's the peak. Finding all the answers that I didn't even seek. It's a masterclass in drifting, a study in the flow. With no particular place that I'm required to go. Just a silhouette moving through the California dark, following the rhythm of a single glowing spark. Yeah. No destination, just a vibe. Keep the headlights on, stay in the pocket. We'll get there whenever we get there. Peace.
Yeah. Sometimes the best destination is exactly where you're sitting. No engine running, no nowhere to be. Just me and this feeling. Yeah. Keys out the ignition, with the spirit still humming. I can hear the quiet, I can hear the joy coming. Looking out the windshield at the world passing by, while I'm anchored in the moment, looking up at the sky. I used to be a ghost, always chasing the next. Always stressed about the future and the incoming text. But I pulled over early, found a spot in the shade to appreciate the progress that my hustle has made. It's a different kind of luxury, a different kind of flex, when you don't need a crowd to provide the effects. Just a bottle of water and a mind that is clear. I've been traveling for miles just to find me be here. I got peace parked beside me in the passenger seat. No more racing with the shadows on the one-way street. The dashboard is dusty, but the vision is bright. Yeah, everything's easy, everything's right. Just peace park beside me. Yeah, it's a lifestyle. I'm watching birds on the wire just to roll with silhouettes. Paying back the soul for all the internal debts. No ego in the mirror, no static on the dash. I'm investing in the calm, I don't care about the splash. The neighborhood is humming with a gentle kind of song, reminding me exactly where I truly belong. I'm a king on the vinyl seat, a sage in the sedan, executing the simplest, most beautiful plan. To just sit, to just be, to just let the clock tick, while the layers of the tension start to fall off real quick. It's a private little heaven on a four-door frame, where nobody's a stranger and nobody's a name. I got peace parked beside me, parked beside me, in the passenger seat. No more racing with the shadows on the one-way street. The dashboard is dusty, but the vision's bright. Yeah, everything's easy, everything's right. It didn't cost $1. It didn't take a mile. I just had to stop running to fall right into the lap of the universe. Right here, curbside. The sun is getting heavy, dropping gold on the floor. I'm not looking for a key, I'm not looking for a door. The interior is quiet like the temple on wheels. You can't put a price tag on the way that this feels. So I'll sit here a minute, maybe 10, maybe more, until my heartbeat matches what I'm looking for. Then I'll put it in drive, keep the rhythm real slow, with peace as my co-pilot wherever I go. Yeah. Roll the window up, keep that feeling inside. Smooth ride, you ain't running from yourself. Peace park beside me. Every day, every night, we are. Sometimes the best destination. Every day, every night we out. Yeah. Sometimes the best destination. Sometimes the best destination. Roll the window up, keys parked beside me. Keys parked beside me. Sometimes the best parked beside me. Parked beside me. Sometimes the best parked beside me. Sometimes the best. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes the best destination. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best. Yeah. Sometimes the best. Sometimes keys parked beside me. Yeah. Sometimes keys parked beside me. Yeah. Sometimes the best. Yeah. Sometimes the best. Yeah. Keys parked beside me. Keys parked beside me. Yeah. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best. Yeah. Sometimes the best destination. Yeah. Sometimes the best. Yeah. Sometimes the best. 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 10 times the best. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best. Yeah. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best destination. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best. Yeah. Sometimes the best destination. Sometimes the best. Sometimes the best.